we want to play something we call Jigsaw's Final Cut.
Okay.
So Jigsaw, everybody knows my nickname is Jigsaw.
How did you get that, by the way?
So that was given to me by the great Sean Brace. So
Sean Brace
gave me the nickname Jigsaw.
Sean Brace will be on PHL 17. Well, actually, by the time this drops, it's probably past tense at this point. But he's going to be on recapping previewing the Eagle Charger game.
Listen,
good dude.
Yes. Listen, it's like we always say, I'm a very transparent guy. So Sean did give me my first break, so to speak. So when I was podcasting on my own and I was writing, he had got let go from the Fanatic when he was with Johnny Marks. Yeah. They were together. And he started his own thing called PhillyInfluencer.com.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
So he was looking for a fantasy sports guy. And I applied. So I remember I pulled in. I had a phone interview with him. Never talked to him. But the thing was, I always listened to him and Marks. They were kind of like my age a little bit. And I'm older than him by, I think, 5 years. But it was like kind of the same. You know what I mean? So I remember sitting in the Starbucks parking lot. We're talking. And he's like, I want you to be my fantasy guy. He's like, I think you had this. And he did. Look, he opened some doors for me. And then as anything, he went to iHeart and he brought the team with him. And then things happened. No need to hash anything out, but no big deal. Things happen. But at the end of the day, you don't ever want to see anybody lose their job.
Sure.
And I hate to see what kind of happened because I look at things and that's for another day. But now I see he's on with Johnny Marks. He's trying to revitalize, which is cool. And at the end of the day, he gave me my spot. So I'll be forever thankful for that. So, but when he's on, say, yo, how'd you get that name off the air? Be like, Jigsaw, how'd you go? And it holds this smile because
I'll have to ask him.
You know the Green Legion.
Yeah.
Right? So Michael Diaz?
No.
Okay. So Diaz is one of the, you have Quimby and you have Chris Sack, and then you have Diaz. And Diaz is one of the guys who's been there for a long time. So it always used to be me, Sean, Mike, and this kid Adrian. And every time me and we would battle. Me and I just said his name. And then I completely me and Diaz would battle. I used to call him Skittles because he was always happy. And I was get, man, like, what are you so happy about? Like, so we would battle. And Sean was like, you just get under everybody's skin, dude. Like, he's like, you got to be like a Jigsaw guy. And ever since then, it's stuck.
Wow.
So I've continued the Jigsaw name.
That's interesting.
Because I do. I ask my wife, I get under people's skin every now and then. But I ask my kids, they'll tell you the same thing. So Jigsaw's Final Cut is kind of putting you on the spot. Okay. I'm going to give you two names.
Okay.
And you're going to give me, obviously, I don't know if you watch the show. I'm a big hip hop guy. I watch a podcast called Drink Champs with Noriega. And they basically do it with MCs. They'll be like, this MC, and then they have to drink if they can't pick between the two. Well, we're not drinking. We all got water here. But
water.
I fully expect you to pick one or the other.
So what's the criteria? Like, what am I picking them based on?
So basically, it is each of these players in their prime.
Oh,
who would you take in their prime? So he can't be like and they're all going to be Philly, all Philly related. All right.
Okay.
So in their prime. So here you go. We'll just start off with a good one.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts or Donovan McNabb? I know.
That's tough, man. Jalen's won a Super Bowl. I mean, if you go strictly by the numbers, you got to say McNabb is the greatest quarterback in franchise history.
Agreed.
But if you're asking me who I'd pick in their prime, when you combine what he can do with his legs, I mean, McNabb can run too, but Hurts, I got to go with Jalen.
I have to agree. It's what you said. He won the game. He won what McNabb couldn't.
Right.
So
I mean, I might take Nick Foles over McNabb for that same reason.
I mean, listen, you very well could.
Yeah.
Right. I still can't believe he beat out Tom Brady, but that's so crazy. Basketball. Joel Embiid or Allen Iverson?
Oh God, no contest.
Easy. No contest, right?
No AI every day. And look, I feel bad for Embiid. He's got two bad knees,
Yeah,
but by the same token, I don't know, man. He's not on the court more than he is on the court, and
it's tough.
AI would always play hurt. I mean, it just seems like, and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but I guess it was.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
2001.
There was just
finals. Think about that.
There was just a different mindset, a different work ethic back then.
There was. And the thing is, he only worked on the court, so he didn't work off the court.
Well,
it's crazy when you think about it. And I always say, think about if he would have, like you hear him talk now, if he would have listened
if he
to
practiced.
Larry Brown, right? If he would have
and he acknowledges that too.
Yep. It's crazy.
Which is cool. Hey, listen, he's one of the all-time greats in franchise history.
Yes.
His number's retired. Will Joel Embiid's number be retired, do you think?
That's an interesting question.
So at this point, I would say no.
Wow, man. I think I agree. I don't think it will be.
I mean, has he done enough?
And that sucks. I mean, I'll be honest. Like that, we were. I mean, how long ago were we talking about this guy and he's MVP, the greatest player on the planet? Conversations. He couldn't be stopped, and now he's just a shell.
He is.
And I feel it's funny. I feel bad for him because he wants to play. He wants to play. He's not a soft athlete.
No, I'm not going to say he's soft, but okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What did you think of him playing in the Olympics?
I have a different take than a lot of people. I agree with it.
You do?
I do, because I look at, as a coach, when I was coaching, I watched a lot of kids give up opportunities to be, just for the simple fact, we don't want them to get hurt. And they never actually got to where they want to be. And that was something they always regretted. And to me, it's like, listen, the Olympics are a one-time thing. And this guy coming over from Cameroon, starting late, to be able to be a gold medalist, bro, you got to take that opportunity.
Now, listen,
that's the way I looked at it.
No, I get that way of thinking. I totally get that way of thinking. On the other hand, the Sixers are paying him a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
no, you're right.
And he's only got, so many miles on that odometer. So
you're not wrong.
I wasn't thrilled with it.
A lot of people weren't. And I get it. I just, the coach the coach takes over inside of me and goes, you know what, man? I just think I think I would have done the same thing if I were him.
Now, I mean, what you said makes total sense. I will tell you, Mike Sealski, I think it was Mike.
Another great guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I think it was Mike. He also had a different way of looking at it. He said that this could be good for Embiid because he's going to be around people who know how to win. And maybe that winning attitude. Yeah, and that made sense.
That does make sense.
I see both sides of the argument.
Interesting. I like that.
But I didn't like the fact that he was playing basketball in the Olympics and then all of a sudden he comes back and he can't play. So
yeah, that's tough. Now this one, I think this one's going to be, these next two are bangers, man.
Okay.
Next four.
Okay.
Bryce Harper, Chase Utley. Right.
God, this is tough.
Yeah.
This is tough, man.
I know.
In his prime.
In their prime. This might be, if we were alcoholics right now, I think this is where we would drink.
Well, listen, I'm going to use the same rationale I used for the Hurts-McNabb question.
I was thinking about that.
Chase won a World Series.
Yes, he did.
And I mean, Chase wasn't the home run hitter that Harper is, but he just brought so much to the table, man. I mean, and he was such a big part of that team.
Yep.
I got to go Chase. And listen, if you ask me this question 3 years from now, I might give you a different answer.
Yep.
But now I got to go Chase Utley.
I think I agree. I do. And for exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey, Brian Dawkins. Got to be Dawkins.
You got to be Doc. And no disrespect to Kelsey.
No, but it's got to be Dawkins.
Kelsey was great. He will end up wearing a gold jacket one day in the next few years, or whenever he's up for that. But it's got to be. Well, okay, but hold on. Kelsey did win a Super Bowl and Dawkins didn't.
I know.
But I mean, there are exceptions to every rule.
I know. I think
but
this is the exception.
I think I got to go with Dawkins on this one.
I agree. Nobody symbolizes Eagles football like Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
So I totally agree. Now this is going to bring Bryce Harper again.
Oh, okay.
Right? Against Mike Schmidt. That's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Mike Schmidt is the greatest hitter in franchise history. You can make an argument. Well, he's dead. Look, he's the best third baseman in the history of baseball.
Yes. That nobody talks about, by the way. Like, meaning when I say that phrase, if you watch national programs, you watch nobody brings up Mike Schmidt.
Who do they bring up then?
What I mean, but it's when you're talking about that era, I never hear, oh, what about Schmitty? What about Mike Schmidt? You know, it's like got to be a targeted conversation where they're bringing up all kinds of different names, and I just don't think he gets. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's Philadelphia. I don't know, but yeah, he is the best.
Well, I will say, while he played, I don't think we appreciated what we had.
That's a good way to put it.
And it's the old cliche: you don't realize what you have till it's gone.
Yep.
Now, anytime he's there for like an alumni thing. Standing ovation. Standing up.
He definitely didn't have that relationship back then.
No, well, you remember when he had to put the wig on?
Yes, I think that's hilarious.
Do you know the story behind that?
No.
So Larry Anderson,
LA
gave him the wig. So Schmidt gave an interview to a newspaper in Montreal.
Okay.
Like a week prior. Trashing Philly fans. And obviously this is back before the internet. And I guess he didn't think that the story would travel from Montreal to Philly. Well, it eventually did.
Yep.
And so Larry Anderson pulls him aside before the game and says, you got to do something to like break the ice. You got to do something to like, mock yourself. And he gave Schmidt the black wig and the glasses. And if you remember, Schmidt was playing first base at the time.
Oh, wow.
Rick Shue.
I remember Rick Shue.
So Schmidt ran out to first base.
Wow.
With the wig, and it was all because of Larry Anderson.
Check that out. So you're just you are
I am a
wealth of knowledge,
encyclopedia of useless knowledge.
It's not useless.
Useless, totally useless.
I can tell you it's not useless. Trust me. Now these are two big dogs.
Okay.
Brian Westbrook, LaShawn McCoy.
Wow.
It's tough.
That's a tough one.
Now I know Shady is the all-time. I get all that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is a tough, and I think I don't have the stats in front of me, but the years that they were here was almost identical before they went. Remember Westbrook went and signed a big deal. Shady gets shipped off by Chip Kelly to Buffalo. So, but both. I mean, that could be a toss-up.
Yeah, I'll go Westbrook, but only by like that much.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah.
I think I go B West.
It's a toss-up. It's a total toss-up. But if you're making me pick one, I'll pick Westbrook.
Yeah, I think I would pick Westbrook too. But there's arguments definitely.
Oh, sure, absolutely
for both, man. How about AI or Dr. J?
Dr. J. Dr. J. I mean, no disrespect to AI.
No.
But I mean, there are few players. I mean, who meant throughout the history of the Sixers, who has meant more to the franchise than Julius Erving?
Yep.
I mean, think about that. You can go through the list of former players who has meant more to the franchise than Julius Erving. It's Doc. It's got to be Doc.
It's got to be Doc. Again, unless people go back and I say this all the time, when people say greatest of all time, it's so hard for me because I always say, look, I didn't watch some of these guys play. I can only go by what I see. But that's why I always feel like there's got to be errors because it's so hard to say this guy's great. Yeah, but really, is he? I don't know. Like in that era, he was the GOAT, right? But to go back and watch some of the foot, man, he was smooth as hell.
He wasn't just smooth. I mean, it's like he defied gravity.
It's crazy.
There's that one that, and I forget who this was against, but it might have been the Lakers, where it's like he has the ball, he goes under the basket and kind of shoots it up. He's under the basket and he just kind of, so the glass is above him, and he just puts it up and it goes in. But he did all this in the air.
Yep.
And there's that one, I think they call it Rock the Baby.
Yes.
Where like he starts at the arc.
Yep.
And that's where he starts to jump. And it's like it's like he's floating in air.
And it's the only reason why I knew that was because I'm a Jordan guy.
Yeah.
And you see the 23, right?
Yeah.
So, and who taught him how to dunk was Dr. J.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He taught, so he worked with that. That's why he had to kiss the rim. That's why he had the foul line dunk. All that stuff was emulating stuff that Julius Erving did.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So check that out.
I did not know that.
So he worked when he was going through, he worked with him, man.
That's awesome.
If you read it, so it was pretty cool. Roy Halladay, Cole Hamels.
Are you talking strictly their time in Philly?
For this one would be strictly their time in Philly. This is tough.
It's tough.
It could be the exception.
It's tough. I got to go Hamels.
I'm with you.
Only because, look, he's an MVP of the World Series.
Yes.
Halladay's got the perfect game in the no-hitter, but Hamels did pitch a no-hitter as well.
Yep.
You remember his final start.
So crazy. What's the odds? That was amazing.
And what are the odds that the game ends on a great catch by, of all people, Odubel Herrera?
Odubel. Another name we want to forget.
I mean, I'll tell you what, you're coming up with some great matchups. I don't like picking against Halladay.
No, it's hard.
But it's.
And he's looking right at you while you're on
there, yeah.
He's looking right at you too. But no, listen, I think if 2008, 2007, 2008, Cole Hamels. I mean, Cole Hamels in 2008 postseason, the way his changeup and his fastball. I mean, you think about, he carried that staff.
Yeah.
Like who? Like Joe Blanton, Brett Myers, Jamie Moyer. I mean, you think about it, and who would have thought this kid from San Diego with the hair and the layback out? He was a dog out there. Man.
He was great. Yeah,
he was a dog out there. Yeah, I've told a few people, go back and watch Cole pitch 07, 08, 09. It was unbelievable. So he got it. So I got to go Cole, man.
Yep.
I do. I got to go Cole. Now, how about hockey wise? I think we know where, but I think it's two good debatable names because they met a lot within the times. Eric Lindros, Claude Giroux.
I'd probably go Lindros there.
I would too. I definitely would too. And we're going to finish this up right here. And this is going to be interesting because one guy is still here for the Sixers and one guy played here for part of his career.
Okay.
So we go Embiid or Barkley.
Oh God. No contest, man.
Right.
It's Barkley all the time.
I asked that because some people say because he wasn't here long enough. Because the version of Barkley we wish you had was the guy who played in Phoenix.
He was still pretty good here.
He was, but he went to that MVP caliber guy when he went to Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was still pretty good here.
I wish he would have won one.
Yeah, but I think
I do.
I think Barkley, and again, I mean, we could have a different answer in a couple of years, but I think Barkley had more of an impact than Embiid has had to this point.
Interesting. Oh, you're on the franchise itself, yeah. Mm-hmm. Round man of rebound.
Yep, that's
the
right.
Round man of what a personality he is too. My Lord.
Oh, he's great on TV.
He is unbelievable.
I love that.
The inside the NBA.
Yeah, oh God, I love that.
With him and Shaq,
yeah, and Ernie Johnson.
Oh wow,
they're all great. They're all great. It was really cool that they were able to save that show and move it to ESPN.
Yes, no, I agree. Jason, man, it's been amazing. I really appreciate it.